I'm so happy to see there's so many people interested in this topic. What does it mean? I'm curious to find out. And the previous session, the keynote, was like the ideal introduction to this. Because here it is, it's about being agile. It's doing agile, or I wrote it like this: we value being agile over doing agile. Is that true, do we? I would like you to turn to the person next to you. So not to everyone around the table, just one person. I want you to have an interaction with one other person, where you have a conversation about that statement. We value being agile over doing agile. And what does it mean? What does it mean to you? Is it true? Do we? Do you? Do you think we should? Or should we value doing agile over being agile? What does it mean to you? Just have a conversation with one person next to you. Go for it. All right. Okay. All right. Like I just don't care. All right. Can I have your attention again? Thank you. Can I have your attention again? So clearly you value interaction over following a process. That's great. For those of you who don't know this process, it's a great self-organizing tool for facilitators. When the facilitator puts up his hand, what do you guys do? Before you do it, you put up your own hand, so you help the whole self-facilitation. Because then more people can see the facilitator's hand is in the air because there's more people, and then all their hands go up in the air. And as your hand go up in the air, you shut up. All right, so thank you. So let's help me with this one, because this is a huge group of people that I did not expect. So thank you for saying that. So I didn't write it, I read it. This blog post about the Agile Manifesto, and it starts with this quote that says, "Learn to trust your ability to respond to unpredictable events. It's much more important than learning to trust your ability to plan for disaster. So this is a bit of a disaster that I did not plan for, but I'm going to trust in my ability to respond to it. Because luckily, I've learned to do this by doing improvisational theater. So that's what this is all about. I guess you know that because it was in the title. So, but let's get back to that statement. Who'd like to share something interesting that came up in your conversation about we value being agile over doing agile? So here I'm going to need hands to go up in the air. You probably need that.
Oh, wow. Well, I think one of the first things, and it sounds so basic, but it's where you really get fall into the deep pit, is agile means different things to different people. So you've got to get a common understanding, and then you can start from there.
So where do we get our common understanding?
That's for you to help us.
So I think a good place to start is with the Agile Manifesto. Is a common understanding. So that's where it all started, right? Do you agree? So the Agile Manifesto starts with this sentence. We are uncovering better ways of developing software and doing it, or by doing it. Now I can't remember the exact wording, but we are uncovering better ways of developing software and by doing it and helping others to do it. And for me, that already, just in that one sentence, already captures the essence, or part of the essence of being agile. And it's also the essence of improvising. So let me share a little bit about improvisation. So maybe before I say, who knows what is improvisational theater? Yeah? You wing it. What is it? What do you wing? Yes, I like the word act out. That relates to the part of the Agile Manifesto that says doing it. You do stuff, you act. Okay? And what does winging mean?
Fake it till you make it.
How does that relate to agile software development?
So whatever feels right, you trust your gut, you trust your instinct, and then you go from there. Like you know it.
Okay, you know it. There's a deep trust. So that's interesting. Someone mentioned this in the session down here. What's missing? And someone said trust. And I think we often think of trust. There's not trust. They don't trust us. And then maybe, and we don't trust them. But sometimes we don't trust ourselves. We don't trust our ability to respond to unpredictability and uncertainty. So like Selena said, so we also like to start controlling things because it makes us feel safe. So how do we feel safe in spite of the fact that we can't control and things are unknown and unpredictable and anxiety-provoking? A little bit like I'm feeling right now. Because you're so many and I'm just one. But here are some of the basic improv skills. Skills that I learned by doing improvisational theater. Oh, back to my question. What is improvisational theater? It is theater that is improvised. So what it means is there is no script. Because we value a good show over having a good script. It is about players interacting in the moment. Because we value those interactions between players over having props and stage and makeup and costumes. And it's about audience interaction, because we value
engaging and collaborating with our audience over, couldn't figure out what is equal to contract negotiation in improv. So we'll just say we value interacting with the audience. And then lastly, we value spontaneous play over serious rehearsal, following a plan, following a script. So there's this beautiful link for me between improvisational theater and agile software development. Waterfall is like scripted theater. The whole thing is in a script. We just follow the script. Improvisational theater is like we create theater getting direct feedback from our client, the audience, and we try to delight them, and we do this in a very collaborative, self-organizing way. All right, so here are some of the basic improv skills. Notice more. It's the first thing when I train improvisers is just notice more. Be present. Selena talked about it. Notice what's going on around you when you improvise. So another great place to learn about improvisation is watching the old 80s or was it 90s show MacGyver. That guy knew how to improvise because he could use whatever is in his environment and put it together to solve a problem. Okay. He noticed what was around him and he responded to that. So just noticing more, being in the moment. Then act to create. So the creation of improvised theater happens in the acting in the moment. It doesn't happen by someone sitting at their desk and writing the play and planning the whole thing before, because that's almost where the creation happens. The creation happens in the acting. It happens at the same time. And the last one is about support, supporting each other. The only way that improvisers feel safe to go into this uncertainty is they know they have each other's support. So there's this saying in improvisation theater, make your partner look good. I'm not there to make myself look good, I'm here to make my partner look good. But luckily I know they're there for the same reason, so they're going to make me look good as well. So we've got each other's back, okay? So it almost eliminates egos getting in the way. So I think these can help you in your work, working in Agile. Yes? No? But how? It's nice to know it, but how do we do it? I'll get to that just now. Thanks for noticing that I can do that. Notice more, act to create, and support each other. And then when I read the... shall I move around? Huh? All right. So when I read the Agile Manifesto, I also saw there's this focus on value. Okay? There's this focus on value because what I love about the manifesto, it says we value the stuff on the right. There's value in that, but we value the stuff on the left more. There's this intense focus on value. So it's about, if you take the improv principles, it's about noticing more value. And that's noticing the value in others as well. Noticing the value in that person, I think, don't trust me, and doesn't trust, I don't trust. What is the value that they're bringing? Notice more value, and notice the value in, there's so much value around us that we just don't notice because we're not present and in the moment. And then create value. Do stuff, experiment, try stuff out. It's the only way you can create value is by doing stuff. We can talk, we can interact a lot, but in the end, we're going to have to do stuff. We're going to try out stuff. We're going to experiment. And, and sometimes it's going to fail. And again, we got to notice can we learn from that failure. And then support each other, value. It just made sense to put that word in there. But it's about that compassion and appreciation and supporting each other. Okay. Now, I believe that this is where the practice of improvisational theater and some of the exercises can help us in the Agile community to move from just doing Agile to being Agile. And how do we do that? Like our forefathers said, by doing it. So what we are going to do today is we're going to do improvisational theater. Yes. Trust in your ability to respond to unpredictable events. Okay? But before we do that, share with the person next to you, when I say this, we're going to actually do improvisational theater now. And when I say we, I mean all of us. Yeah. How does that make you feel? Because like Selena said, we got to get in touch with our feelings. Okay? How does that make you feel? Share that with the person next to you. Turn to the person next to you and share your feelings with them. Oh, donkey. Nice, nice. Not too bad. Okay, so just a few people who'd like to share. What were some of the feelings that came up in your conversation? Yes?
Nervousness and anxiousness about failing or trying to achieve something, but we don't know what it is.
Nice. Nervousness and anxiousness. Who else felt a bit of that? Nice. That's normal. That's normal. Yes?
Uncertainty.
Is that a feeling? Or how does uncertainty make you feel?
I felt uncertain because I didn't know what the instruction was.
Ah. All you knew is, I'm going to be thrown into this unknown, and that makes me feel anxious and uncertain and nervous. Yes. Any other feelings? Uncomfortable? Yes. Excited? Really? Whew. Okay. So, anyone else have a little bit of feeling of excitement? Yeah? Yes, one hand. Yeah. Let's go with the flow. Yes. So, maybe some of you feel a little excited and a little anxious. That's ideal because it's in that space where we grow and learn, right? And this is neuroscience. The ideal brain state for learning is when you release endorphins and dopamine, like excitement, but also a little bit of cortisol, like to keep you on your toes, right? To keep you awake. You need a bit of both because it means you're going to be stretched a little bit. It's going to be a little bit out of your comfort zone. We only learn a little bit out of our comfort zone. Okay? So I'm very excited about what I'm going to learn about having such a large group that I did not prepare for. But I know I'm going to learn a lot for next time it happens. All right, so a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of excitement is great for learning. Now, for those of you who's like, no, zero excitement, just lots of anxiety, I just want to say that the world of improvisational theatre can be a very scary place if I throw you in the deep end. So if you think of it as an ocean, and I throw you in the deep end, yes, that's going to be very scary. But we're not going to start in the deep end. No one's going to go here in front by themselves and have to do something that they have no idea what they're going to do. We're going to do stuff all together at the same time. So we're going to start on the beach of this ocean of improvisational theatre. And we're basically going to dip our toes into it. Okay. Does that make your anxiety go down a little bit? And remember, it's on there, but we're going to support each other, right? We're not going to judge each other from the outside. We're going to be there to support each other. And see what you notice. Be open. Have an open mind, an open heart, an open will. Okay? Great way to practice what we've just learned, eh? And it's okay if you feel anxious. It's normal. That's what happens when we try something new. Okay. But before we start, I would like you to get a piece of paper out. So I put some paper in the middle of some of the tables that you can actually, you only need an A6 size. So that's an A4 divided by 2 and divided by 2 again. That gives you an A6. That's all you need for this exercise. Who needs paper? Everyone have the piece of paper? One per person. So here's some more. One piece of paper. Oh, and obviously you're also going to need a pen. You're going to need a pen. You need a pen and a piece of paper, at least an A6 size. So, if you don't have those tools, here's where those tools are actually very important, because they're going to facilitate the interaction we're just going to have now. So you need those tools, one pen and one piece of paper. If you don't have it, please stand up. So we can help you out. So we can support you. Was that a hand? You need a pen. I have pens in my bag. But the group will take care of you. All right, so we take care of each other. Okay, so just to get back to focusing on value. So if I'm going to put you through this excruciating process now, it's going to be so horrible, you're going to wish you were never born. At least it's got to be valuable, right? Hey? So I want to focus on value, okay? And it's not going to be so bad, really. It's actually going to be quite enjoyable. But what is I want you to also to focus on value. Okay, so the question I'm going to ask, and I want you to write your answer on that piece of paper, is what is the value that you'd like to get out of the next hour? Guess there's about an hour left. What is the value you'd like to get? You're my client, you're my customer. I want to know what's valuable to you. So please write down on that piece of paper If there was one thing you could get out of this session, what would it be? And maybe think of your challenge that you meditated on downstairs. Like, is there something you could get out of this session that could help you deal with that challenge? Would that be valuable? Or what would be, for you, what would be valuable? So, if you have written down your value statement, I would like you to leave everything behind at your table. Those things that give you security, like your little device, your precious, and just bring yourself and your piece of paper and your pen and come stand in this open space. I'm going to move these chairs a little bit to the back. Can we Wow. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Wow. How many people do you think you are? 100? 120, maybe. Oh, okay, so this is going to be an experiment. We're going to play a game. It's called 35. Luckily, this game was designed for large groups. And how it works is, when I say go, I want you to exchange your little piece of paper with as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, until I say stop and put my hand up in the air. Okay, so when I say go, you're going to exchange your piece of paper. So here's some of the things that might happen. You might end up with 2 pieces of paper. And then that means someone else doesn't have a piece of paper. Your job is to find each other. Because always have 1 piece of paper, but exchange it as quickly as possible. Okay. No. You're not going to read it until I say you can read it. Okay. Do not read it until I say you can read it. You'll get a chance to read. Okay. But for now, you're just going to exchange as quickly as possible. Until I say stop. Let's take care of each other. Let's not hurt each other. Be aware. Notice what's going on around you. Okay. And no. I see. Wait. There's no trick here. There's no like, hey, let's divide a process. Just pass to the person on your left and get... No, 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 no. I want chaos. Move around. Find someone on the other side of the room. I want you to move. Okay, go, go. Exchange, exchange. Go, go, go. Exchange, go. Woo! Exchange, find someone. Oh, don't drop it. Don't drop it. Go. Someone on the other side of the room. Move, move, move around. Move around.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Just stop. Is it going to be possible? Is it possible to move more to more from that side?
2, 3.
All right, and stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop, stop. All right, just freeze. So we're in the process of adapting the room at the back to make some more open space. Okay, so now you have a new piece of paper. If you have your own one back, wow, that's amazing. Oh, wow, you didn't play along, did you? All right, so, again, don't read it yet. I didn't say read it. But I really appreciate your enthusiasm. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you are going to turn to the person closest to you when I finish talking. So I'm going to give all the instructions, and then you do the instructions. So listen and then do. Okay. So you're going to turn to the person closest to you. Then the two of you are going to look at the two statements. And you're going to decide which one of the two is more valuable for the two of you. Okay. So one might say, I want to learn a game I can use in a retro. And the other one might say, I want to know how to trust my ability to respond to unpredictable events, whatever. And then the two of you are going to look at these two statements like, yeah, we are both Scrum Masters and we like some nice game. And then this one is, okay, I trust my ability to respond to unpredictable events. Okay, that was just an example. Then you have seven points to divide between the two statements, okay? So maybe this one is, yeah, that's valuable. If I can get that, I can go home and I don't have to attend the rest of the conference because this is amazing. I'll give this one 7 and this one's worthless. I'll give that one 0, okay? 7 and 0, or 6 and 1, or 5 and 2, or 3 and 4, okay? But you have 7 points to divide between the two statements. Okay. Then you write that number at the back. So I'm explaining this in this way because people often get this wrong. Okay, then you write it at the back. So this one is 3 and this one is 4. Okay. So after you've had your conversation, you decided how you're going to divide your 7 points, you write that at the back. Okay. And after you've done that, I'll give you the next instruction. Okay, so find a partner closest to you. If you don't have a partner, put up your hand. Yeah. You don't have a partner? Who doesn't have a partner? Yes, someone without a partner. There you go. So, no half points. right, can I have your attention again? So there's confusion. So this is a lot like working in a large organization. Okay, so first question I got is, can I give 3.5 and 3.5? No. Make a judgment. One is better than the other. And if you don't agree about it, talk about it until you find agreement. But one has to get, or just compromise. But one has to have more points than the other one. So it's got to be 3 and 4 if they're very close. There was another question. How do we divide the marks? Okay, so there's 7 marks. And I'm sorry if I said that in a condescending way. That's a voice in the system that doesn't know. It means there's probably other people who also don't know. So, and probably I didn't explain it well enough. So there's 7 points, okay, that you have to divide between the two. The one that is more valuable to the two of you gets the more points. If it has a lot more value, you can give it a 7 and the other one a 0, or a 6 and a 1, or whatever. If they're close, still decide which one is more valuable and give that one 4 and that one 3. Okay. And then write it at the back. If you don't agree, force yourself to find agreement. Because in the end, it's not that important anyway. Okay, go for it. All right, and you have 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was more like 3 seconds. All right, so at the back of your piece of paper should be a number. If you add it to the number of the piece of paper of your partner, it should equal 7. All right, okay. Now, the rest of this exercise should go much smoother because we're just going to do the same thing over and over. So, when I say go, you're going to exchange a piece of paper with as many people as possible, as quickly as possible. Move all across the room. Walk the floor. Don't just sit in your corner. Okay. And I'm going to say stop. And then when I say stop, you just find a new partner. Not the same. Don't go look for the same person. Find someone new. It should be quite easy. And do the same thing with the 2 new statements that you're holding in your hands. If you have the same one as you had before, wow, that's amazing. Make a plan and get a new one. Okay, go for it. Go, quickly, quickly. Exchange, exchange. Go, 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 go. Go! Exchange, move. It's me again. Move, 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 move. Move. I don't have. Go, go, go. And stop. Find a new partner. Quickly, find a new partner. Find a partner. Find a partner. Find partners. Do you have a partner? Go, find a partner. Find a partner. Do the same thing.
Yes.
Ah, great. Nog het begeer. Okay. All right, make a decision in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Write it at the back, write it at the back. Okay, there should Oh no, do I see a group of 3?
No.
Oh, phew. All right. Okay, so there should be 2 numbers at the back. Okay. And we're going to do it again. And go, exchange, quickly, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Exchange, exchange. Exchange, exchange. Go, go, go. Go, go. Exchange, quickly, quickly. Quickly, go exchange. And stop, find a new partner. Find a new partner. Find a new partner. Quickly, find a new partner. Put your hand in the air if you don't have a partner. Oh no. You have 2 pieces.
Find a new partner.
Who doesn't have a piece of paper? Who doesn't have a piece of paper? Who doesn't have a piece of paper? Who lost a piece of paper? Sorry. All right, and make a final decision. Write down the number at the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So something very interesting happened. There's a piece of paper floating around. Who doesn't have a piece of paper? You can't give all 7 points just to one piece of paper if you only have one. Who doesn't have a piece of paper? Someone has left the room. It happens, it happens. I am okay with that. People leave and leave their little note behind. It's okay. All right. It's sad because this statement might have been super valuable. I'm going to keep this one as a wild card at the end. Let's see what happens. All right, so it also means someone didn't have a partner this round. The guy at the back. Who didn't have a partner? Was it you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to pretend you have a split personality.
It's easy.
And just decide which one of those is more valuable to you and divide it. And then just divide the 7. No, don't look at it. It's not hers. Okay. We fixed this bug, I think. All right, okay. We did it 3 times, right? Just 2 more. And go, go, go. Exchange, exchange. Go. Keep this one. All right, find a partner, quickly, find a partner. All right, and make a decision. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There should be 4 numbers at the back. We might have some edge cases, it happens. All done, 4 numbers at the back, last round, go, and exchange. Quick, go, 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 go. Yes, there we go.
Oh, you're not playing?
No.
I'm going to give you anything.
No. All right, now find that person you've always wanted to talk to. Go, go, find that person. Find someone, or anyone. Just find someone new. Find someone new. Right, so now there should be 5 numbers at the back, between the range of 0 and 7. And now, what you do is you add them all up and write that total down. And then you spread out and make one massive circle if that's possible. Just create a bit of space. Don't sit down. Don't sit down. This is not a sit down, this is a stand up. It's agile, right? We're doing a stand up. Okay, so now. So, did I say the name of this game is 35? Do you know, have you figured out why? Why? 7 times 5 is 35. Yes, exactly. So that's the highest possible number that a statement could score. So I'm going to count down from 35. Just going to count down. When I get to the number that's written at the back of the statement that you're holding, and don't get attached to it. It's not really yours anyway. You're not a winner. This statement, it means that that statement is a strong voice in the system. A lot of people feel this is what would be valuable, okay? So we're going to listen to the top 3, but then I'm also going to listen to the lowest ones, because those are the marginalized voices, which often speak a lot of truth, but it's pushed into the shadow, all right? Important to listen to the marginalized, judged voices as well, for the system to be intelligent, all right? Okay, because we're a system, yeah? 35, okay, so I'm going to count down when I get you a number. Just come stand here in the middle. It's nice, cozy. Okay, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. That's a high number. That is a high number. I've hardly ever had 28s. Can't wait to hear what it is, but let's go down more first. Don't say it yet. Don't say it. Just keep it as a surprise. Anticipation. All right. 27. We have a 27? Nice. Well done, man. 26. Yes, please come to the middle. Oh, you're going to have to share the prize. Is it? Do you have a 26? Please come. All right. So, let's start with the 26s. Oh, nice.
I've got being able to understand how to effectively incorporate Agile in the rest of the organization and not just IT.
Whew. Do you think you can learn that from improv? Just say that again.
Being able to understand how to effectively incorporate Agile in the rest of the organization and not just IT.
Yeah, that is a question we all have, right? Maybe you get an answer here. Maybe using this exercise can... I did it once with a whole leadership, this exercise, to understand what they really value. Maybe if you understand what they value, you can help match that with Agile. Maybe. But anyway, let's see. We still have some time. No pressure. Okay, go for it.
Right. Basic intro to how improv theatre can improve being agile.
Nice. Cool. I think that should be doable.
Going to go to 27 or 28 next?
27.
27, okay. How do you get a team to recognize the value in each other's strengths without feeling threatened?
Say that again.
How do you get a team to recognize the value in each other's strengths without feeling threatened?
Yeah, wow. These are epics, you know. We're not going to do it in one. Go for it.
Okay. The best technique to diffuse conflict from highly emotional, sensitive people as part of being agile.
Say it again. Say it again.
The best technique to diffuse conflict from highly emotional, sensitive people as part of being agile.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can address some of these. Maybe you're going to walk away with some thoughts, some more questions. But yeah, it seems like conflict is a strong theme. All right. Wow. Let's hear some of those marginalized voices. I'm going to start at 1 and count up.
What about 0?
You're right. That's possible. Highly unlikely, but possible. And I did start at 35. That's highly unlikely. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, please. Wow. Okay, great. So they all got 1 basically. 4. Okay, I'd love to hear. So now, if you've written this down, it doesn't mean your statement. Now, read. This is really important, and maybe this speaks to some of these questions. People don't speak up because they're afraid that what they think isn't the general consensus or idea, but there's so, and again, focus on value. There is a lot of value in the marginalized voices. And also notice in yourself, who are the people who you marginalize? Their voices. You push out. I don't want to hear that because that's uncomfortable. Those voices, if you don't make space for those voices, your system isn't whole and healthy. You need to hold space for all the voices. Okay, so let's hear. And yeah, so if this is yours, it still has value. It's maybe just not seen yet. It's maybe like Van Gogh. Nobody valued his work until and then Please don't cut off your ear if it's you, but yeah. I'm getting distracted. Let's just hear what they all
I have a 4. We should
go.
start.
Go for a 4.
Okay, so this one says, value I can get, question mark, new thought process / framework, question mark.
Ah, I like that. New thought process, framework. Nice. Maybe people, yeah, nice. Cool. I like that.
This is a 7. Tools to be agile rather than just going through the process.
Ah, cool. So you're gonna walk out with some tools, and so we are busy with a tool, and don't worry if you don't have to remember these tools. If you want, I'll share these tools with you. You just have to share your contact details with me. But yeah, then we can share these tools.
Okay, so this is a 7. What could be valuable, question mark, and then underneath it, skills.
Ah, interesting. They start with questions. Which is valuable questions? To start just asking the question, what is actually valuable? How often do we ask that question? If we want to notice more value, we need to start asking the question. So maybe for some of you, when I ask that question, it's like, I don't know what I want to get out of this. It's like a lot of people came here. It seemed like I just followed them. Whatever, yeah. So asking that question is super important. Next.
So this person got a 7 for saying nothing.
Wow. Wow. The potential in that is so much. Now that's what I like. That I like, because whatever you're going to get is going to be valuable. That's awesome. Okay, thank you guys. You can have a seat. Give me those pieces of paper. There's one more.
Yeah, one more. So I think we were slightly harsh on this one because we didn't quite understand exactly what they were saying. But after thinking about it, it's probably something quite important. It's written, a greater understanding of turn, improve into something manageable. What I think they meant here is improving how we document and then turning whatever issues are logged or stories into more manageable pieces of work, which is, I think, as we all know, quite a big problem in our field.
Yeah. I'm not sure if improv's going to help you solve that, but maybe. But a valid question. And maybe I wasn't clear when I asked the question. Maybe it's something you want to get out of this whole conference, or maybe you meet someone here that's going to help you with that. Because anyway, but thank you. Thank you for everyone sharing what they want to get out of this. I'm going to do my best in the time left to meet some of those. Keep yours. Keep yours if you have, or you can throw it away. Don't go sit down. Just stay where you are. So now, okay, what I would like you to do, we're going to do, where's my timekeeper? How much time do we have left? 25 minutes. So learning for me, this exercise takes really long if you have lots of people. Okay. But I think have a conversation with the person closest to you about what was the value that you got just from this exercise, this process. What value did you get? What was interesting about it? How can you use it? What have you already learned just through this one exercise? Just have that conversation with the person closest to you.
Presenting next.
But I think there's lunch first.
And then do you guys come in here or do you guys go down here?
They're probably going to come here. right, so now I would like you and your partner to... How did you know? I just want you guys to move together, you and your partner, and just just fill up the space more so you have space around you. Not going to dance exactly. But imagine that you are and you need some space. So just spread around a bit. There's a lot of space here. Make sure you have space. Make sure you have space. You guys are a bit cramped. It's going to be difficult to sit down, but if you just want to be an audience, you can do that. Okay? You're going to have to stand up for this one. So find a place where you can stand. All right, so this exercise is a very basic improvisational theatre exercise. So there's a lot of space here where I'm now. So if you're cramped there at the back, just move this side. There's lots of space. Lots of space over here. So maybe everyone just move a little bit this side. All right, so, okay. We are going to do a very simple exercise. It's so easy, you won't believe it. It works like this. Do you two mind doing a demo?
Of course not.
Hell yeah. Okay, great. So what you're going to do is very simple. You're going to count to 3 together. A little collaboration needed here. But so how it's going to work, you're going to start with 1, and then you're going to say 2, and then you're going to say 3, and then you're going to start with 1 again, and then you're going to say 2, and then you're going to say 3, and you're going to say 1, 2. Go for it.
We've got it. Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Give them a hand. That was amazing. That was amazing. So that's what you and your partner will be doing. Try to keep the volume low enough. But make sure you can hear each other. I don't know. That's what you're going to do. 1, 2, 3. You're going to count to 3. That's all you're going to do. Go for it. All right. All right. Stop quick. Okay. So. Well done. You've done some improv already. Was that harder or easier than you thought it would be? Harder? What? What made it hard? What made it difficult? Context switching, okay. All right. So, who of you were thinking about, what is the pattern here? If I can crack the pattern, I won't make a mistake. Yeah, that's normal. That's what our brains do. We figure out patterns so that we don't have to think about stuff. What happens while we're thinking about that? You lose focus, that's all I heard. But yes, you stop listening. You're listening to your internal dialogue, right? So this exercise is about being in the moment and listening. And I think that's how we'll solve a lot of our problems, is if we can start really listening. Listening to hear, not to just respond. All right. So now I want you to do it again, but now just pay attention. Notice if you starting to think about what to say next, and just listen and respond. Just listen and then respond. See what that feels like. Go for it. All right. Okay. All right. How did it go this time?
Easier.
Oh, it was easier. Great. Now, all right. So, ooh, you broke the process. Okay. All right. Well done. You have passed your first improvisational theatre exercise. Find a new partner. Quickly find a new partner. All right. All right. Everyone's got a partner. Put up your hand if you don't have a... Okay. It's fine. If you don't have a partner, come to the middle and find a partner here. Come to information if you don't have a partner. Here you go. There you go. You find each other. You found each other. Oh, they were partners. Split some other partnership up. Break them up. Nice. Well done. Thanks. Thanks for being adaptable. Here's Odwa. He needs a partner. Odd one. And not for this one. Really. No, you're going to be my partner. Lucky you. All right. So this exercise is called Mirror Mirror. So we are going to do a little demo. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So Mirror Mirror works like this. You and your partner is going to decide. Quickly decide now between you and your partner who's going to be A and who's going to be 1. Okay, go for it. Who's A and who's 1? Go. I'll be A and you can be 1. Okay. All right, that shouldn't take longer than that. So there's an A and there's a 1. All right. Okay, so now, I'm A, right? Yeah, I'm A. A is going to be the person looking in the mirror. So 1 is going to be the mirror. So it's going to look like this. So everything I do, you just mirror exactly what I do. All right, so it's simple as that. So but before you start, just hold on quickly. There's a little bit more instruction needed to be given. Okay, so one person leads, the other one follows. Simple as that. So A is going to lead first. After a while, they're going to let you switch. Then one's going to lead and A is going to follow. So the mirror becomes the person looking into the mirror. All right. There's only 2 rules. The first rule is no talking. 0 talking. You may not talk while you do this. The second rule is support your partner. Make it, don't try to be so quick that they can't follow you. Make sure they're with you, all right? When someone looks from the outside, it must look like you are moving together, all right? Okay. So when I say go, we start no one talking, A leading, 1 following until I say switch. Okay, go for it. No talking. You may laugh as much as you want, but no talking. No talking, please. All right, well done. Okay, now switch. Now 1 leads. No talking, just switch, just switch. No talking, just switch. The other person leads. All right. Now, don't talk yet. Don't talk yet. Just hold on. Don't talk yet. Hold the space. Hold the silence. Hold it. Hold. Hold. There's another round. This time it really gets interesting. This is where we really collaborate. We really get into the flow. It is when we are both leading and we are both following at the same time. All right, both leading, both following at the same time. You're not leading the whole time, you're not following the whole time, you're sharing, you give and take. No talking, don't plan it, just do it, do it, do it, don't plan it. And no talking, no talking. Go for it. All right. So, that's what collaboration feels like. Have a conversation with your partner. What struck you about this exercise? And how does it apply to being agile in the real world?
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right. So, something very sad just happened. I looked at my watch and I saw there's only 10 minutes left. But there can be more if you want more. Just not today. We're going to do one last exercise. And you've all probably heard this whole thing about yes and. You've heard it? Yes and? Yes and comes from improvisational theater. That's how you create a story together that makes sense. By just accepting what the other person does or says and adding to that. All right? But how we do it, how we block each other in real life is we say yes, but, right? So we're going to, this exercise, some of you might have done this before, so I'm going to try and make it a little different. The first round, the two of you are going to plan, you and your partner, you're going to find a new partner first. But after, you've bonded so much, right? Huh? I know. The mirror exercise bonds people. And you and your partner, you can find each other again and do that exercise again over lunch. I do it with my wife and kids often. All right, so you can, but here's an opportunity to bond with another person. All right? After you've yes-butted them. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to find a new partner after I've explained the exercise? No. First find a partner. Quickly, go. Do it quick. Come to information if you don't have a partner. Meet your partner at information in the middle. For this one, you can join. You can be 3 for this one if you have to. All right. Okay. For this one, it's okay to be 3. All right. It's not so intimate as the previous one. Okay. So yes and yes but. So you and your partner, you are gonna plan a trip to anywhere you'd like. You're planning a holiday trip. Okay, you're planning a trip. You and your partner. All right, so the first round, you are going to, every time one gives an idea, the other one's going to say, yes, but, and give another idea. How will we do this? And then the other one responds, yes, but, all right. You just fill in with your own words. Don't do it exactly like that. Okay. And then I'm going to stop you, and we're going to do it in a different way. And all of you think, oh, we're going to say yes and, but I'm going to add a little something to make it more interesting. Okay, go for it. Yes, but for the first round. Planning a trip. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. So now, yeah, what did that feel like? Now, next round. We have 5 minutes left. I want to end in the, yeah. So what are you going to do in those 2 minutes is you're going to share with your partner what is the value that you took away from this session. What is the value that you took away and what are you going to do with it? So what did you notice? What new value did you pick up? Did you notice? What are you going to act out in the world to create more value with this thing that you noticed? And how are you going to use it to support each other and your teams and your business people and whoever you want to support? And then, if you'd like some more of this stuff, just come talk to me. Because this was really just a taste. Last year I did it in Cape Town twice, like a full day improv skills for Agile coaches and facilitators. It ended up, everyone said we need another day, so I think I'm going to do 2 days if I do it again. If there's enough people here who want to do it, come up and do it here for you guys. Out of 100, there should be at least 5, and that's enough. So please come and talk to me. We arrange something. Or even better, you have a team and you'd like me to come do something with your team or your organization. I'm totally open to do that. Just come and interact with me. And we find out a process to keep it going, because that's also valuable. So yes, thank you so much. But before you leave, please share with your partner, what is the value you're taking away? What are you going to act to create more value out there? Yeah, go for it. Thank you.